All right, guys, how's it going? I want to make a video about this because some people are asking me, what should I get into, futures or options? And a lot of people have watched some of my videos that I did on futures, and I just want to create a video on what I think is better as far as opportunity, as far as what to trade. So here's the thing with futures, a lot of people get into is because of prop firms. They think, oh, I can do a prop firm on futures. I can spend like $50, get a challenge, and I don't have to have so much money. But here's the problem. You get into prop firms, you have it's designed for you to fail. They put a time frame on you. They put an outrageous, ridiculous price target you need to make. So they make you go bigger size. And if you don't pass in a month, and you get charged again. So you have the psychology of all that. And then when you do pass, you have to pay a big activation fee in a lot of these. So it really eats it up. So a lot of people like futures because of that aspect. Or you can do your personal account. But you need a lot of margin or a lot of money to do futures, so that's why a lot of people do the props. Now, the reason why I think options is king and is the best, one, you don't need to have a lot of money. So a lot of people, the biggest thing that people say is, I need to have a lot of money to do this. You do not need to have a lot of money for options. You can go into an option chain if you have nothing about it. You can go into farther out of the money, and let's say you want to do an option like this for ASTS. Well, I can control 100 shares of ASTS right here on the mid with one contract and only risking 26 bucks. I recommend people who are trading with me in the Discord have at least $200 to $500. That way you can accumulate two times. Your first ad will be 100 bucks, and then the next one will be another 100. I mean, you do not have to have a lot. You can predict on what premium you want to do. Obviously, farther out of the money, it's more risky. But we're not, with my strategy that I do, we're not holding these long. All right. And another thing that I like about options is I have more variety. Look at all the things that I'm looking at the left-hand side of my monitor. You see my all stocks? I'm watching 75 stocks. Whereas futures is just the index. You got the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, gold. There's not as much to watch. And, there's only like the NASDAQ, gold, and ES that move actually decent, right? So whereas stocks, I can be like, oh, Reddit's going down a monster amount. I looked at Reddit, it hit this 15-minute lower band. I marked out daily support levels here, and we actually took call options on Reddit. Look at all the plays that I took on with my strategy. I got into FIG calls, I got into Reddit calls here, literally to a T, catching the bottoms on these. Literally at 10:46, I alerted Reddit. Where did we bounce? Literally to a T with the strategy, we bounced way down here at this mark here with all this support area here. We're at this lower band. We have these daily support levels. We're at the 15-minute monster bounce. Whereas futures, I can't find my A+ setup because it doesn't happen a lot. Because remember, with me, I'm looking for 15-minute lower band touch just to get a signal. Obviously, I don't just take any little play. Then I look for a 1-minute lower band touch to make sure we're at this area. We definitely have a lower band touch. Then I look for the daily support levels where you mark on their chart. Now, if you go into QQQ, which is, similar to the NASDAQ, you can see you don't get a play all the time. I would not get into this play till the daily support level is down in this area. And then, and you can see on the 15-minute, we didn't get no play here. There's no upper or lower band. So there is so much more opportunities with options because you can do, all these different types of plays. You have all these different types of stocks you can do. I got into FIG. Literally got into FIG right in here, FIG calls. I can show you time and time. This system is insane because I'm looking for the A triple plus setups. Got into FIG. I said there's 55.22 support in the Discord. Mentioned it there, right here at 11:35 in the morning. Guess where we bounced at? 11:35 in the morning. Alerted, daily support, 15-minute up lower band, 1-minute lower band, and bam, we get this monster reversal candle, and FIG is going to the moon. That's the kind of stuff I like to do, and I can show you time and time again. HIMS. Why did I take HIMS today? Boom. We had the 15-minute upper band touch. Okay, so now we can look for puts. I can do calls and puts. Whatever the market does is I can short or go long at any time. As you can see on HIMS, we marked out our daily level. I believe we marked out the high of this candle here, where we had monster resistance. But we also have to make sure, yeah, literally right in here that the high, we waited that 15 minutes from this EMA 20. Now remember, I don't just take any touch. I have to wait around that 10 to 15 minutes mark. But if we come into this nice resistance and we're hitting a factor of 5, I'll remind you what all these terms mean is. But this video is to show you why do I like options over futures, and options will always be king. I can do way more with options. I can make way more money with options. Whereas the futures, you're forcing trades because one, you're in a prop firm, you're like, oh, I gotta make this money. So I gotta take this trade, and it's not a high value trade, and it's built for taking less value trades. So on this, I have so many different trades. I mean, look at this. I took Fig calls, monster money. Reddit calls, monster money. Uber puts, monster money. OKO puts, not so much. We don't win all the time. HIMS puts, monster money. And then yesterday we took Coin multiple times on Coin. We took Carvana puts. It will blow your mind. Now, it depends on, I guess, your strategy, but for me and what I do, this strategy makes me an insane amount of money. Right up in there, 15-minute upper touch, daily or 1-minute touch, and boom, we go tumbling down for a monster game. I'm telling you guys, options are better than futures. Let me know what you think in the YouTube comments. And if you guys do want to join the Discord and see all these plays that I learned time and time again of over a 90% win ratio, of how I do this, draw the daily support levels, draw the daily resistance levels, look for the 15-minute touch, look for the 1-minute sniper entry, and how you can make tons of money doing options. You do not have to have a lot of money doing options. I have seen people transform accounts with $200, $500, and just snowballed it to thousands and thousands of dollars. It is so much easier than futures. I guess it depends on the strategy, but for my strategy, it does not make sense to do futures. I am sticking full-blown options, and I am going to make insane amount of money with this. And I'm going to tell you guys, this, if you stick with this, I promise you, you will make a lot of money doing this. I will tell you guys all the stocks that I'm looking at, and there's so much variety, guys. You could trade any stock in the world, and there's always a setup. All right, guys, if you want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you down into this free chat landing page. I do go live daily, so if you ever need help, and guys, for an all-time low, affordable cost, you can get all this access for $12 a month. I repeat, $12. Literally $12. You can get access to the day trading education, swing trading education, live streams every day. Everything that you possibly could need, I'll give you access to it. All you have to do is hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts. I'll show you guys all these alerts that I just took that you could have made monster money on all these. We took like 5 trades today, 5 or 6 trades today, because sometimes when the market's hot, we could take a lot of trades. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to join the premium Discord, definitely click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. And let me know what you think. Which is better, options or futures? For my strategy, I print so much money with options. More variety. You don't have to have a lot of money, and you can make an insane amount of money doing this. I'm making 20-30% in minutes. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Join the Discord. And if you do join the Discord, make sure you use your computer to subscribe to avoid the iOS fee. $12 a month. I'm telling you, it'll never go up in price. We make an insane amount of money today. You can read all the testimonies of what we've been doing. Remember to avoid scammers. I'll never message or trade your accounts. Just if you want to subscribe, just hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Peace out and happy trading.